Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this tutorial, and in this tutorial we will see how to create a very basic app just to show the products and how to add them to the cart. And in this also you will see how to create a navigation screens like in the folder we will start to maintain one folder structure. So let's get started. I will create one folder as a navigation, and inside of this navigation I will create one file main navigator. After that, I will create one screens folder inside of which I will create my screens. And when it comes to the screens, I will have my home screen.js. So this will be the first screen which I will create. After that, I am having a cart screen to add the item to the cart, and one more item with the page which I will product detail screen.js. Okay, so these are some of the screens which I will create. And when it comes to the app.js, app.js is already having some basic code which I don't want, which I will remove afterwards. Let me just go to the main navigation, and I will show you how to create this navigation. So before that, let me just install some of the packages which we will be in need of. So I will do the npm I, and I will install the React navigation and React navigation bottom tabs and React navigation native and React navigation stack. There are a few more packages also which we might have to install. So by the time these packages are getting installed, I will go to the main stack navigator and I will create the stack. So first of all, I will import React from the React. Then after that, I will import the navigator container which is needed, and create stack navigation. And once this has been done, I will create my stack. So I will say constant stack is equal to stack navigator, because this is the variable which I will use to create the stack. So this should be capital, I should be capital. I will say constant main stack navigator is equal to this is basically the kind of function I'm creating. And yeah, so basically this is how we create a navigation container, and navigation container inside of that we have a stack.navigator. So whatever variable you create over here, same name you have to give over here. Okay, stack.navigator and stack.screen. Okay, so our navigation container is ready, and it is having the two screens. First is the home screen, and the second is for product detail. Okay, product details, and it will have one more screen for cart. Okay, so when it comes to the cart, and over here you have to give the name of the cart screen. Okay, so here we will put the screens. Okay, so these three screens what I've created, I will import them over here and put them over here as a component. So let me just do one thing. I will go to my home screen and I will create a home screen. Okay, so I will say constant home screen, and I will use the return statement and I will say this is the home screen. Export default home screen, and I will import those screens over here. So this is my home screen. So now it's going to be seen. You have to just copy that and paste it over here as a component. Okay, so my home screen is ready. Next I'm having the card screen, and after that I'm having my product details. Okay, so just copy this code, go to product details. Okay, so okay, so our stack navigation is ready right now. And when it comes to the stack navigation, we have to export it. So I will come down below, export default main stack navigation, and this main stack navigation what we have to import it inside of the app.js. So this is our app.js. This style is not required. We will remove this, and I will come over here. I will copy this and paste it over here. Let's just see whether our app is running fine or not. It is refreshing right now. Okay, view doesn't exist. Let me just copy this and go to all these screens because it is looking for the view which is not been defined. Okay, so now as can be seen, I am seeing the home screen first because when it comes to the app.js, it is rendering this main stack navigation. Okay, so main stack navigation, and inside of this main stack navigation, the first screen which it has encountered is this home screen. Okay, so it will go to the home screen and it will render the content of the home screen. So that's why I am getting the home screen content over here when the app is loading. So now this is fine. So now let's do one thing. Let's go and start designing our home screen. So when it comes to this home screen, let's just do one thing. Let's try to create some of the products. I will say constant products over here, and this is basically the array of the objects in which I will basically have ID as it will have some ID, and after that I will give the name of the product as a product on or whatever that is. Then I'm having the price. I will give you the rupees 100 or whatever that is, and then I will have the image. So when it comes to the image, we have to go and get the image. So I will type the random image URL, and URL pixel is fine, I guess. URL pixel. So I have used this Lorem Pixum before. Let me just copy this, and so over here I want to give the I will copy this, and it will randomly give me some image. Okay, so if you want, you can specifically define what kind of the image and everything you want. I'll give some random images. I will copy this, and I'll paste it twice. Give the ID S2 over here, and product S2. This is product 3, ID S3. So our products array is ready. So now when it comes to the home screen by default will have the navigations, which will basically use to navigate from the one screen to another screen. And over here, when it comes to the applying the styles and all, we can do that with the help of the style sheet. So I will say constant styles is equal to style sheet dot create, I will say. And inside of this style sheet, I will declare my styles like this. Okay, so whatever that is, like the flex one or justify content center or an item center, whatever that is. And if suppose I want to apply this styling on this particular view, I will say style and styles dot container. Okay, so define the style attribute. Then you have to say styles. Styles is basically this variable is whatever you are declaring over here. Dot container is basically like whatever is the second variable. What I like. This is like a object you have to make. Okay, so now I want to apply the styling on this particular view. Okay, so I will write code for that view inside of this, and I will give a little bit of padding. I will give the padding as 10. Okay, so now I got a little bit of padding over here, which can be seen, and this is our outermost container, and then I will make use of the FlatList. So FlatList is basically the thing which we will use to render the items. And when it comes to this FlatList you will get inside of the React Native only. Okay, so it is already there, so I don't have to import it. And FlatList basically have the data. Okay, so and this data is nothing but this products data what I will pass inside of this FlatList, which I want to render. And then we have the key extractor. Key extractor is basically I will pass the item and the item ID. Okay, this will be our key extractor, and whatever items we want to render, yeah, we will be rendering those items in this format. Okay, so let me just close this. So this is the view, and I have to close this. Close this view. Okay, so this is fine, I guess. So let me just format the document. Okay, so whatever items I want to render, I will say render items, then I will take the individual items, and here I will be rendering my items like the item dot name, item dot price, and item dot image is basically the image or what I want to render. But I don't want to render the image. I will be showing the image instead. Okay, so let me just do one thing. I will apply the stylings. So this is my main view, and instead of item, I will say item container, and I will come down below. I will declare the item container over here, and inside of the item container, I will give the margin bottom as 20. Okay, so now I am getting the margin, and I will say align items centered, and I'm having the justified content which came as okay. So now my items are coming at the center of it, and I don't want to use. I will say the border width. I will give the border width as 1 over here. Border color, I want to give the border color, and I will give the color as triple D, so I'm getting some border over here as can be seen on the right hand side. And after that I will give some internal padding as 10, and it is suggesting some auto completed code. So yeah, let's just go ahead with this. And shadow color, it has suggested this is not required, but if you want shadow offset and all, you can give the width as whatever that is and the height as 2. Let me just give the width as 5 or 10. Okay, so this looks a little bit better. If you want, you can give these properties. And now when it comes to the image, I want to show the image as well. Okay, so I will not show this, but instead I will make use of the image. And when it comes to this image, you basically have to import it from the React Native only. So put it over here. So I'll be making use of this image, and image basically has some source where we have to give the source of the image, and source of the image is already defined over here in this variable image. So I will access it by with the help of the item.image, because we are already getting these items in the render item. So this over here render item is just like the map function, and we will just make use of it. We are not seeing images yet. I just hope I have written the code correctly. Let's try to give some style. So I will say styles.image, and I will go and declare some style to this particular some image over here. So when it comes to this image, I will give some width to it. Let me see. Okay, so now we are getting the image over here. So I'm giving the width and height as 100, border radius 50, and margin bottom is 10. And this is some predefined code which has come along with this image. It has made this image look circular. but I don't want it to be circular. So I will comment this border radius is 50. It is square now. So now when it comes to like giving the width, height, if you give the directly like 100 and all, or even you're giving the margin top, bottom directly in terms of these numbers, then it might look properly well structured on this particular device. But if suppose width and height is now let's consider like a 10 types of mobile devices. Width and height of all those 10 types of devices will be different. Okay, so we can't give the width and height over here in terms of the pixels like this. Okay, so we have to make use of something as a Windows width and height. So for that purpose, I will go on the top over here and I will say constant width and height variable I will declare, and I have to import this from the dimensions. I will say dimensions dot get window. Okay, and this dimension you have to import it from the React Native. So now let's just go down below and let me just show you how to make use of this windows width and height. So I'm having this width over here. So I will make use of the width variable and I will multiply it by 0.05. Okay, so you have to just adjust and see. So now this is 0.05 is very small. Let me just do 0.5. This is fine, but I want it little bit more in width. Okay, so this is fine. I will do the same thing with the height as well. And height is just way too much. So you have to keep on adjusting these parameters and see, okay, so how things would look good and accordingly adjust these parameters. So now I will do one thing. I will copy these styles and apply it on this particular text. But when it comes to the text, I will give some other property text, and when it comes to this text, I will give the font size as 18, and this is looking good, I guess. Text align center. I don't want to make it look bold. Okay, I think this much is fine, I guess. And over here, if you want, you can give the dollar sign so that it is giving the dollar sign over here. And yeah, this much is fine. So I will give one button, and this particular button will have the title as view details, and it will have the one property as on press. So basically, what we have to do when anyone clicks on that button. So when anyone will click on that button, I will make use of this navigation. Okay, so I will say navigation dot navigate, and to which screen I want to navigate that I have to tell. And I want to navigate to product details screen. So I will come over here and I will provide the name of the screen as like what where I want to navigate. Okay, so product detail. Sorry, this is the name which you have to give. Product detail screen, and I'll be sending the payload when I will navigate. Okay, so when I am going to this particular screen, I will send the item. Okay, so currently whatever is the item, I want to send that item along with the navigation, and I will close this button. So now I'm having this view button. So when I click on this, whatever is this product, or whatever is the product detail, I will send this product detail to the this product detail screen when I'm going to the product details screen. Okay, so when I click on this, I'm seeing this product detail screen. Okay, so I will send that product. details such as ID, name, price, image. I will send that over here, assigning that value to the product, and I will try to render that over here. Okay, so now let me just go to the product detail and show you all how to design the product detail screen. So there are some of the things which I want to import. I will just copy this. I'll paste it over here. Okay. So first thing is route and navigation. Navigation is the default thing which will be always there. And now from the home screen, I'll be sending this product. Okay. So when come to this product, I will receive this product like this. Instead of the route.params, I will have the products. Okay. So I'm destructuring the data over here, and I will show the data over here. Okay. So there are few more things which I want to import. So over here, I will say style and styles of container will be there, and okay. So I don't want this justify item center. Okay. So yeah, align item center is basically when you want to align some item at the center of the screen, like horizontally. And justify item center is basically when you want to align some item vertically at the center of the screen, but we don't want to align this vertically at the center of the screen. So that's why I have removed that. So next I'm having the image. So mostly I'll try to reuse the code. I will have the image. So I will put that over here, and I'm using the source of the product.image. Okay, and style of the image I will copy from here only. Okay, so I'm getting the image over here. So after that, I'm having the item name and item price. So instead of saying item dot name and item dot price, I will say product dot name and product dot price. So I'm getting these things over here, but I will copy the style of the text instead. So yeah, we are getting those styles, but now let's just do one thing. I will give the different styles. I will give the name and price over here. And I will give the font size, color, and margin bottom as 10 and text align center. Okay, so product is fine. Then I'm having the price. So will be the font size 20, color, text align center. I think this much is fine. And over here I'm having this image. If you want, you can give the border radius. I will come over here and I will give the border radius as 10. It will give this border radius like the round corners. If you want, you can change it even more. So this much is fine, I guess. And mostly like we will be reusing the code from the previous screen only. So I'll go to the product details, and up till here is fine. Then I'm having this button. So this button will say add to the cart. Okay. add to the cart, and when I'm doing add to the cart, I want to go to the cart screen. Okay, so this is the name of my, let me just give the CL capital, cart screen. So I will give that name over here, and when I go to the cart screen, I want to transfer the same product. Okay, so whatever product I am getting over here, I'm transferring that same to the cart screen. So yeah, so when I click on the cart, I will go to the cart screen, and from the product details, I am again sending this product to the cart screen. Okay, so I will come to the cart screen. This is basically my last screen over here. So I will import those routes over here. And what else I want to reuse? Cart screen. Statues I'll be reusing. So let me just write the style for cart screen over here. Statue.container. It is in dimensions doesn't exist. Okay. C doesn't exist. Okay, so this is my card screen now, and inside of this I'll also make use of the React. Okay, so because I want to make use of the React hooks and all, so React is a basic thing which will come, and beside that I'll make use of the use state hook and use effect. So I will import this two as well, and I'm having the card screen. So first of all, let me just declare the constant over here. I'll say cart, set cart, and use state, and initially it will be empty, by the way. So after that I will make use of the use effect, and inside of this use effect I will be mostly using this same logic which autocomplete has suggested. So over here I have to check whether the route.params.product okay, so I'll be sending the product. So over here, what I'm doing, I'm checking whether route.params.product. I'm using this question mark over here because it will check whether the products I am receiving from the route. Okay. So this route is nothing but I am sending this product details over here while navigation, and I'm going to the cards page. I'm sending the product object. Okay. So this will come from the route from this. Okay. So route.params.products. Okay, not card products. It will come as a product. So I have to check that. So let me just remove this auto-completed code. So now what I will do over here in the use effect, I will declare the product over here. I will say product is equal to this, what I'll be receiving. And if there is a product, and card.sum I will do item.id is exactly equal to product.id. Okay, so if this condition is true, then I will set my cart as a previous cart item, whatever is there in the cart, and I will append the product at the end of the cart. Okay, so my cart will have the items. If suppose I have previously added the item 1, that will be there in the cart because of the spread operator in cart, and when I will add the new product, it will be getting appended. So at the end, my cart will have the cart item 1 and cart item 2. Okay, so this is that particular logic. So I'm setting that over here, and next I'm having the container, and I will make use of the this flat list. So flat list I have used in home screen. So it starts over here and it ends over here. Okay, so as can be seen, I will copy this flat list concept. I will go with the card and let me just copy paste this and format the document. Okay, so when it comes to the data, I will be passing the data as a card. Okay, so I'll be passing the card which is in the form of array. I will pass that over here. Most of the logic will remain same, only this is changing. And the only thing what I'm changing over here is item.name will be same, item.price will be same, and it will not have the button because I am not navigating anywhere else from here. Okay, so this much of data will be same. So render item is getting rendered after here, and list empty component. Okay, so if suppose my list is empty, then what I will do, I have to show some message that your list is empty. Okay, so your cart is empty. So this is the message I will show. So as of now, there is one item in the cart. Let me just remove this text. This is not required. So product 1 is there in the cart, and what is missing over here? Styles. So I have to give the styles. So container I have given, and now I have the item container. So I'm having this item container over here. Let me just comment out this image because this image is not required. It is not playing an important role. But if you want, you can keep. Let me see whether the image data is coming or not. Let me just comment this. So yeah, it is showing the image, but let me just give the width and height as 50. So it is giving the width and height, but it is always advisable to make use of this width and height parameter. Okay, so width multiply by and height multiply by. So let's give the smallest values. Width I will give as 2. Okay, so this much is fine. So whatever items you add in the cart, you will see those items in the cart over here. So this much is fine. And then I will have the button. Let me just reuse whatever code I can. And title over here is place order, and mode of payment will be cash on delivery. So I'm just giving the COD option over here. And on press, I'm not navigating anywhere I'll just remove this, okay? And instead, I will create one function over here. So I will go to the top and I will define one function what to do once we place the order. Once we place order, and over here I'll just basically give an alert, and I'll say order placed. Okay, so okay, so this much is fine. Okay, so order placed. So this is a very simple UI in which you can place the items and place the order. So yeah, so this is just very simple app in which I'm just showing you how to create a very simple and basic e-com app in which you can render the products and view the details of these products and place an order, add to the cart, etc. etc. So thanks for watching, and do check out my other tutorials, and do let me know how you like this tutorial, and keep learning React Native, as well as there are a few tutorial series on the Monster as well. So you can also learn the Monster and how to integrate front end and back end together. So see you guys in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.